January ending a little bit different than how most of the month has gone. It's been a cold, kind of snowy month, but we're finishing out on a rainy note, almost a more spring-like system coming through today, bringing rain to the area. It looks like the steadiest is likely going to be in the afternoon and evening. I feel like we've had a lot of messy Friday evening commutes this month, and this is going to be another one. This morning, rain is light, just some drizzle in the city. We had a band come through earlier. That has now cleared out, but if we pull up our map, take a look at where it is right now. So we'll put up our basically the last 4 hours of radar, and I do want to show you temperatures as well, because in the city and nearby suburbs it is well above freezing, enough so that we're not having to deal with any kind of icing concerns. Up in the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos, where you can see a little bit of that pink working its way in, that is freezing rain, which is liquid rain that falls onto a frozen surface. And again, we're looking at temperatures very close to the freezing mark, so any elevated surface may get iced over. We're not talking much, maybe a couple hundredths of an inch at most as far as ice accumulation is concerned, but it is enough that you may need the scraper on your windshield and you may encounter some slick spots on those roads, especially elevated surfaces there like bridges and overpasses. Let's talk about your next weather forecast for the rest of the day, because look how much rain there is with this. Most of this is missing us to the south and will head out to sea to the south. So during the day today, looks like the heaviest rain is going to be South Jersey and Delaware, but all the rain you see there over Kentucky and Tennessee, that's going to fill back in just in time for our evening drive. So we're all going to get in on some steady rain today. Still have that ice threat. That's where you see the pink up in the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley, where a winter weather advisory will be in effect right through 9 o'clock this morning. Now coming up, we'll take you through the timing of the rain hour by hour through tonight, and of course we'll take a look at that weekend forecast. Let's send it over to Valley. Could be some ice on the windshield, but this is rain this time around. And you're right, Jim, we are still in a drought situation. We do still need the rain, so it's not a bad thing. It's just not a very nice Friday. Makes it a little harder to get up when it looks kind of damp and dreary out the windows like it does this morning outside of our next weather sphere. So let's take you through it. We'll take it hour by hour basically and talk about what to expect through the rest of the day. Heading into your weekend, we do have some quieter weather, but it is going to get a little colder, so don't have that coat too far away. Today, make sure you grab the umbrella or the the hooded waterproof jacket. You'll need that this morning. The steadiest rain this morning is actually missing us to the south. It's right here along a warm front. That is going to move mainly out to sea. So I think most of the steady stuff today will be over South Jersey and Delaware, but there's more where that's coming from. All of that rain back over Kentucky and Tennessee, that's going to be lifting in for our region later this afternoon. So a little bit of a break in the action, or kind of a lull. We had some rain come through earlier. It is still raining down the shore and in Delaware. We do still have some light freezing drizzle up across the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley, but you can kind of see the holes here in the pink. That's a good thing, because it means precipitation is so light. We don't expect this to be much of a big problem as far as an ice storm is concerned. Just watch out for those slick spots on the roads. We do have this little band of rain showers right around the Pottstown area, right around my hometown of Phoenixville there, and back toward lower Makefield and Bucks County. Still seeing some steadier showers, but that's all lifting north. Winter weather advisory goes until 9 a.m. and that's for the Lehigh Valley and also the Poconos for those icy spots. But in Philadelphia, we're in the low 40s right now. We're not going to get any colder than that really all day long. We could make a run for 50, but periods of rain and breezy all day long. I want to talk about the timing though, because again, it's mainly late afternoon and evening that we'll see the steadiest rain. This morning, it's mainly just clouds with some light drizzle. You may need the windshield wipers here and there, and we do have that ice threat to the north, which is kind of diminishing as the hours go on. After about 2 o'clock, that's when rain's going to start to fill back in, and it's later this evening for the evening commute, steady rain. Later this evening into tonight, as we head toward 8 p.m. to midnight, the heaviest will likely be along the coast. So once again, here's what that looks like. We're just kind of cloudy as we head through the next couple of hours, and then watch this fill back in right around 2 o'clock. It's a cold rain. It's only in the mid 40s, 30s to the north, but it is all rain, and it comes down steadily around the city just in time for your Friday evening plans, your Friday evening drive, and then by about 10 o'clock, we're starting to see this clear the coast, and we've got drier weather on the way for the weekend. So again, the peak of the rainfall is basically 2 p.m. until midnight, and then it does start to taper off, and it is a drier weekend. It is a colder weekend as well, low 40s Saturday and Sunday, but we're back to the 50s, looking like a little bonus day Monday as we warm up, and then we kind of cool back down again with more rain by the middle of the week. Kim, I'll send it.